Hello everybody, it's me again, Geraldine from GegeCrochet. I'm here to show you another crochet tutorial. Today it's going to be on color changing with Tunisian Crochet. Got many requests for this after people had seen my Super Mario Brothers Obsession blanket either on my blog, GegeCrochet.blogspot.com, or on various websites where it was posted. So I am here today to show you how to do color changes correctly. Now I actually did shoot a video for this a long time ago. Hi, I'm Geraldine from GegeCrochet, and I'm going to do a tutorial on how to do Tunisian crochet. You might also hear it called the Afghan stitch. See, I told you. But you know what? Life happens, so sorry about that. Anyhow, I do have here an example of correct color changing. As you can see, the images are very, very crisp. There's no holes in between. The panel it as itself is very square. Very, very good color changes here. However, I also have an example of incorrect color changes. I don't know if you can see it here, but I'll show you up close in just a little bit. There are lots of holes where the color changes are supposed to be, and just an overall non-square look to the finished product. And it's not a very good thing to have if you're going to have a gigantic blanket or pillow or whatever you're working on. So I had to learn the hard way. Hopefully this video will help you guys who are just learning how to do it correctly, so you don't have to do about 4 or 5 of these before you figure out, oh geez, that doesn't look right. What we will be working on actually is one of the pictures that I used for my actual blanket. It's a fire flower. We'll be working on just a couple of rows while I show you how to do the color changes correctly. As you can see here, I didn't actually draw any grid marks on this picture because by the time I got to this panel in the blanket, I've already done it so much that I can just basically look at a picture and say, oh, okay, well, there's 4 pixels here or whatever. I did show how many rows and columns there were. I did have to count that out. And then here, down here, is my actual graph, if you will, of the panel. So for those of you that were incredulous that I didn't have any graphs to work on, I really didn't. This is another one of Little Mario. I used this for 2 different panels, one where he's coming down the flagpole, and another one when he's going up to cloud heaven. Down here I actually wrote coin, 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 and leaf, so I drew my little map there of that panel. So this is it, guys. This was my graph. So there you have it. I also have for you here the actual map from my blanket. If you read the story at all, you know that I basically dreamed up this blanket one night and woke up and drew up a map. This is that map. It originally started off just 4 across rather than 5, and I just altered it as I changed it. Little arrows here, drawing little things here or there, but that's it. That's the initial map. Alright guys, let's get started on this fire flower, and I hope you enjoy this video. Let's get stitching.
Alright, here we are, ready to get started. As I promised, here's a up-close look at my actual map. Originally, I was going to do it from the bottom up. That's how I had seen it in my head, where Bowser and the Fire Mario would be up here at the top. But I ended up switching around, and then I added an extra panel on each side. So there you go. There's my map. And this is the fire flower that we're going to be using. Right here is the actual map of this panel. I got that panel straight from here. It has my Mario, my fire flower, my vine. That's my graph, people. Alright, let's get started with this Tunisian crochet. Alright. For this particular thing, I'm actually just going to be using a regular crochet hook. You can actually put like a little rubber band or pencil eraser on the back to keep all the stitches on. Since this isn't all that big, I'm not going to worry about it. But this is a Tunisian crochet hook or Afghan hook. As you can see, it's much longer and it actually has a little stopper on the end. This one's a size I. The reason I'm not using it is because I wanted to use a size H hook for this particular thing. And actually, this is going to be a an actual project that I'm working on, you can see the finished product on my blog, GegeCrochet.blogspot.com. This is my trusty hook that I made every single one of those panels except for the 2 large ones. I actually had to buy one that had a cable at the end for that. Anyway, let me show you here what incorrect color changes look like. You can see here is actually quite holy in the color changes. I can't stick my finger in non-color changes, but here I can. This, if you can see, this question block isn't exactly very square. It's kind of like yes, that is a word. Mario isn't too bad, but you can see his feet is like really, really thin. Over here, Bill and Buzzy Beetle, it's again really wavy, and it's because it was pulling it too tight on each side, and like right here you can see a hole. So that is what incorrect color changes look like. Let me show you how to do it the right way. Alright, here we are on the fire flower. I am going to be on the 1, 2, 3, well actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 6th row. I count real good. It's going to be about right here. Something to do with, just to let you know, whenever you are changing colors with Tunisian Crochet, you can actually carry the color in the back. You don't have to cut it and start a new color if you're doing it only for 3 stitches. This one's 1, 2, this one's 1, 2, 3, this one's 4. So when we get to this row, I'll show you how to cut it. But here, right now, we're actually just going to be carrying it through. And let me just make sure that is the right one. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that is. Alright. So here I am at the very end. Again, like I said, this is not teaching you how to Tunisian crochet, but it's teaching you how to do the color changes. I'm going to go ahead and pull up this one here. For this one, I don't have to, I'm color changing on top of the old color change. So, excuse me, here it is right here. Now, when I was doing it before, I was just letting this one dangle in the back and just forgetting about it, and then just pulling up a loop. Well, that's one of the reasons why I was having some holes in there. You actually have to lock the color. So how to do it is you get the one that you were just using, this black, and you cross it over the green, and then you pull up a green. Alright? Now we are actually going to cross it again when we come back on the next pass. So we do 1, 2, 3, and then in this one only had 3 on there, and then you will actually just bring the black one straight over it and pull it up. And then you do 1, 2, 3.